And we actually have a double header on Anzac Day this year. So the night game is at Optus Stadium. It is Fremantle and Adelaide. This clash, I think, is going to be an absolute belter. The Crows, obviously 4-2. They got the scalp that they needed against the Giants last weekend. But Freo, on the other hand, 3-3. And Chad, we both predicted them to finish top for this season, and they've been disappointing. They just don't look like a top 4 team right now.
Yes, I had them in my top 4. They have been disappointing, but again, we're getting stuck in, I think, the win-losses. I think the last 2 games that they've lost has been under a goal. So if they win one of them, you start talking about them almost being one of the best and contending sides. So I know the last week was a shocking loss, but they need to bounce back, because again, if they win and win and win, it can quickly turn the tide.
Is it the moments though? They're just not grasping
it's the
those
moments and the scenario training. So that's where they're losing it. They're losing close games, and that means that you don't understand I suppose, when you need to attack, when you need to defend, and what is required from each position at each given moment.
You two get really offended when your predictions don't start looking
I'm backing
good.
it up.
No, I know. And I called Fremantle pretenders, which I think some people took umbrage with. But this is their next 5 matches, Josh, because they need to get moving fairly quickly. It's not an easy run, and they had, they played the first 6 games with teams outside of the top 8.
They could end up ruining those losses now. I mean, they should have beaten Sydney before the run of 3 successive wins, and much like the back end of last year when they lost their last 4 games, they might end up ruining that loss to Melbourne on the weekend.